Welcome to Beyond the Passion, episode 2. We're here, Herc's, after hours, while most people are sleeping, the real ones are in the building and the grind never stops. Makayla, how are you today?
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, indeed it has. Tell me about yourself.
A little bit about me. Let's do a quick elevator pitch. Mom and model from the Niagara region, with the passion of teaching young models how to get into the industry. I'm also a nationally competitive bodybuilder. And yeah, I run a modeling agency here. So that's, I guess, would say a little bit about me.
Nice. Little elevator pitch. Let's bring it back a little bit. How did you get into this world? Like, what was life growing up?
I've been in the St. Catharines city for my entire life. Grew up and went to many different schools. Was always into sports. Never really thought I would be the girl strutting runways and wearing heels and makeup all the time because I grew up as a tomboy playing sports constantly. I even shaved my head a long while back and kept it short just because it was too hard to maintain while I played soccer, cross country, basketball, volleyball, whatever sport was offered at school, you name it, I played it. But that kind of transitioned into the athletic career that I have today. But what got me into modeling was that when I was in high school, I went to Laura Secret Secondary and was a part of their DNA program, which is the District Niagara Academy for the Arts. I auditioned and got accepted into the dance program, but when I arrived, I have learned harshly that my age level and my skill level were not at the same level. What I mean is, like, all the girls that were my age were well more advanced dancers than I ever was. Speaking of that, they were studio trained, I was self-taught. Kind of figures out where that would be. So I took those skills and attributes and characteristics that I've learned while being a dancer and figured out that I could potentially try modeling. And I was reached out to a student from Niagara College who was looking to add to their local to their portfolio for work for their program, and that's what started my portfolio. I connected with a couple different studios. Being in Niagara, there is no agency around here, so I had to do all that networking and connecting all of myself. But other than that, from all those connections, competing in Supermodel Canada, I have now gone to Italy, Mexico, all across North America, and modeled and have done many different campaigns, shoots, contests, runway shows, you really name it, I've kind of done it. And I strive to utilize my experiences and everything that I'm doing to help the next generation and other individuals that want to start their career, whether it be modeling, dancing, acting, production, photo, video, anything I have my fingertips attached to, I can network and connect you guys, which is where our house agency was born.
Okay, so we have a lot to unpack. We're going to test my memory a little bit. You started playing sports.
Yep.
You went to dance.
Yep.
And then you said it kind of led you into the modeling.
Correct.
And then we'll get on to the business in a second. But was there a specific moment where you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. The modeling's what I want to do?
It was in the 9th grade when that transitioned into realizing that, like, all the other 14, 15-year-olds were like crazy, flexible, talented, skill, technique, all of that in comparison to where I was. And that one opportunity of looking for modeling kind of just came up in that. Never once was it like a childhood thought, like when I was like 10, but then when 14, 15 came around, that's where that kind of started and became for me. So it was after that first photo shoot at Niagara College where I got my hair and makeup done, did the photos and everything. My dad drove me to this. It was very cute. That was that moment when I realized, okay, here's where the modeling career starts. And that's where I started like connecting and trying to get my foot into doors. Facebook groups were the biggest help, and they still help out with today, believe it or not. And connecting with the local studio was where the Niagara network started. And then doing Supermodel Canada search in 2019 is where it truly bloomed and started the career for me.
Yeah, so I was about to ask you, so where do you go from there? But you just said just like networking and Facebook and kind of doing the whole research process of the industry, and how do you get started with it, right? You said that you own a modeling agency.
Correct. correct. That being said, I am Niagara's only model and talent development agency. There aren't any of us really. There aren't any here. None of them have really been successful over the past 10 years of me being here. There hasn't been an agency active in the 10 years of me being here in Niagara, and the closest one being Hamilton and then Toronto. And a lot of people in Niagara can't really afford to invest either the money or the time to get to those locations. So I started more of a mother agency where I am a coach and model and mentor rather than your agent and boss. So what I like to say to my clients is that you're the captain of the ship. You're letting me know what you need, and I'm here to give you the resources and opportunities and network you and help you out. So I don't act and serve as like your average agency. I'm here to get you connected to those agencies, but build your portfolio and get yourself settled and learn the different avenues and areas that you can go as a model, as a freelance model instead of being contracted down.
Nice, yeah. So let's talk real life right now.
All right.
People see the photos, the fully edited pictures, maybe the some behind the scenes that you post, but everything is pretty much edited. What is life behind the camera for you in terms of the business, in terms of the constant shoots and the on the road and the busy schedule? What is that like for you?
It's a very consistent life, very, very busy. I have a beautiful boy that is very well connected into my schedule, and we intertwine everything that he has going on and what I've got going on. We have a really like set pace, but it's busy, it's chaos. Like I can't deny that. And I'm not one to share all of the crazy things that are going on in my life and what every single moment, every single
100%.
thing is going on. That's not me. I'm not someone to document everything that's going on in my life. My son deserves some privacy and some attribute. If he wants to do something, he's going to do it. If he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to want to do it. That's fine. I never forced him to do anything. Any modeling and stuff that he's done, he always has jumped in and wanted to do on his own time. So it's kind of nice that he loves doing what I'm doing, but also loves it for himself. I always get every single day, "You're the best mom. I love you so much, mom." So I know I'm doing something right. And he is like the happiest like little boy that you'll ever meet.
Yeah. So a future model, do you think, or no?
Yeah, for sure. If he wants to do it, he can. But if there's a day where he's like, "I don't want to do it anymore," you think I'm going to be that parent to force him? No. There's no point.
So a lot of people leave Niagara because they always feel pressured that they have
I'm leaving soon, don't worry.
They always feel pressured they have to go to LA, they have to go to Toronto, they have to go to New York for fashion and for modeling and things like that. Why did you decide to stay? Especially because you also said you're the only Niagara-based modeling agency, so why here?
So that being said, like being the only one in Niagara I was born here knowing like coming from the bottom up, not having anywhere to go, not having anyone to guide me. I knew that I needed that person, so I'm glad that I have now been able to turn myself into that individual that I once needed 10 years ago when I was 15 years old, looking for somewhere to go in the modeling industry. Being here in Niagara now, being able to operate that, I am in the process of functioning more online when it comes to training and all technical stuff and everything going on there. We do a lot of work in Niagara, Hamilton, Toronto, and I do have a lot of connections in Niagara, in New York, Texas, LA, and also Italy and Mexico. So being able to connect and network all these areas and learning, I'm born here, I'm raised here, I do got to leave my hometown, explore the world and see how things are. But obviously Niagara's always going to be a home. Yeah. But that is kind of why I started the business here, is because no one in this area can help adapt and connect anybody. But also the way I operate, no one connects and helps individuals in a way that I do.
Makes sense, yeah.
So even though I am in Niagara, that's why I do work in all the other areas and locations as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden talent here.
Oh yes, yes.
But you do have plans to eventually.
One day soon, I will be on another city, another island. We'll see.
Yeah, 100%. So let's talk the business side. There's obviously money involved in your career, and between now and when you first started, how did you learn to figure all this out? Obviously, we talked about like the research and the Facebook and everything like that, but was there something about the business side that you always knew, or did you have to completely learn how to run and operate a business from the ground up?
So different from me, that sets me apart from every other individual that is my age, is that I was in high school and took business class. So through grade 9 all the way through grade 12, I studied all of my business courses that weren't mandatory, but I knew that I needed them in my life, knowing what I wanted to do. Did I know what type of business I wanted to do? Not at the time, but I did know I wanted to be into the business avenue and the business venture. So when I did graduate high school, I did graduate and was the only graduate in my entire class that had a business certificate. So even though I haven't gone to post-secondary, I did do the due diligence on my own to do that business studies. And I have not just that certificate, but I went to a program that is through Niagara College. It's a quick start to small business. Those are my two, certifications when it comes to business. You don't necessarily need a certification to run a business, but learning those from the age of 14 all the way until graduating at 19. Yes, I did high school for 5 years, but I did it for the full 5 years, not just like, hey, I left and then came back. That's why I kind of like know a little bit better when it comes to like venture plans and how to do money, money planning and all the budget sheets and stuff.
Don't you think that high school lacks in teaching you money, taxes?
If you took business class, you would have had it.
But they still fail to somehow teach you actual life, real life skills.
Yes, agreed. Yes, they did fail that completely.
I think they're getting better now.
I don't know. I don't think so.
But I think there's still a lot that they still miss, unless you're taking like an everyday math class.
Home ec should come back.
Yeah, you're right.
Home ec should come back.
So let's talk about some of the things that you're doing now. Your social media, you're posting daily.
I'm trying. I do stories daily. Feed and reels posts are about weekly, maybe like every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. But you're also huge in your broadcast channel, and even in the business one as well, like the posting upcoming events and when people are looking for models and things like that.
Yeah.
But then you also do your own Patreon as well.
Yep. So we got Patreon is where I do all of my uncensored modeling work. Anything that's posted there is from modeling shoots that I've done over the years. Nothing crazy, nothing homemade or anything that people would assume.
Makes sense.
So anything that people would be like, oh, it's like OF. Not anything like OF. It is art. It is work that I've done as a model. I'm paid for workshops. I'm paid for photo shoots. It's like, okay, I have a whole gallery of all these photos that I can't post on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because I wanted to get like this industry of OnlyFans and even Patreon itself has expanded massively over the past couple years.
Yep.
And how much money is out there and being spent on these creators and things like that. It's just ridiculous. I feel like, right? Good for them, but like also to the
not my cup of tea.
The people at home who are like, you're crazy for it. I feel like, but what did you say? Like how do you kind of balance between people who might think that it's that type of work compared to what you're actually posting? Like how extreme do you actually like go?
If they ask for something of the sort, it's like, no, that's not what this is for. I post my art and that's all that gets posted. So people who try to cross post it, I kind of just like, hey, throw that out the trash, set it straight.
Yeah.
It makes it easier on that.
It's just your regular shoots that Instagram is
literally
picky.
like
Instagram is just stupid on what you can post. Facebook is picky. TikTok's picky.
Like 9 times out of 10, the posts that are on Patreon, you probably have seen the the censored version or the covered up implied version on Instagram more than likely.
Yeah.
So there's nothing different that you aren't seeing, but just, oh my God, it's a nipple, guys. Oh.
Yeah. I feel like people just like freak out.
Oh, they literally do. And
you ever get like crazy asks, requests?
Sometimes I don't like them. Don't deal with them.
Ignore
just
them.
Trash. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so we've been sitting here for the past 15, 20 minutes or so. You have a cast on your arm. I don't want to like jump right to the question, but people are probably wondering what is going on, because you're this model. How do you have a cast on? What happened?
So a lot of people have asked me two things. Did I break it in the gym, or how'd the other guy look? I wish it was one of those, but it's not.
not?
No, it's not.
Good for that guy.
I longboard. And the thing is, with the longboard, some people... I've explained this, and some people think I'm saying long mower. I'm like, no,
You're longboarding.
longboard. So longer skateboard. Reason why I ride it, I've been riding that for like literally 10 years.
Yeah.
A whole decade of me riding this. And I've even ridden it with my son on it, like with me. Like I just use him as handlebars. Protective equipment, of course. But I wasn't wearing protective equipment one day. And I'm just cruising downtown here, and my wheel got stuck in a sewer.
Nice.
But that's like a 1 in a million chance because our wheels are too big to fit in a sewer. It's It's common for skateboards. Don't get me wrong.
Longboards are like...
They're longer. The wheels are about this big,
thick, yeah.
literally this big.
Yeah.
So how would you fit in a sewer? I had to yank it out of the sewer. I'm like, so it's fractured, and I'm stuck in it for another 2.5 weeks.
So how does that affect...
Everything.
What does it affect?
That's everything.
Just everything?
Just everything.
Are you just not able to like...
I
work
can't
out at all,
lift
or
anything
you're
with it. Like, I can work out, but like, who wants to lift like 12 plates with one hand? Like, I have to, like, for leg days, like, I do 6 plates, like leg press.
Okay. So just,
with
like,
one arm over and over again. It's too much, way
so
too
you're
much.
just fully just...
I'm still training, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Like, I'm just like complaining about it.
Yeah. So, obviously, and you just hit my next topic, is we're obviously in a protein shop, right? So, how does this fit into your life?
Hi guys, I am the manager of Herc's Nutrition Bunting Road, and that's why we were able to get this beautiful venue for our podcast episode today. I've been working here for 5 years. This is the start of my fitness and bodybuilding life, basically. I walked in the doors here in 2020, doing a photo. No, it was 2019, late in December, and I did my first photo shoot here. And then from there, I was hired because they realized I had a brain and I'm not just a face. So in August of 2020, I got hired here. Been working here ever since, many summers by. I absolutely love these guys. Dave is an amazing mentor, not just as like an employee here, but he's a great business mentor as well. I've learned so many things on how Herc's has grown and how Herc's has been, and it's taught me a lot of things in business. But yeah, this is basically my second home. I have learned so much working here.
Yeah.
Not have I ever thought to be working here, because funny thing is, if anybody who knows where Bunting Road, Herc's Nutrition is, I grew up in the complex behind here.
Oh, really?
This elementary school
Really?
behind here is where I went to school. This was my neighborhood. So I grew up coming here, having milkshakes at like 10 years old, not knowing that they were like protein shakes. And if I
Yeah.
told my dad that I was buying a protein shake, I would have been the end of the world.
Yeah.
My father was one of those dads that wouldn't let me have Jones Pops.
Oh, nice.
And he thought Arizona cans were energy drinks.
I mean,
They were
kinda-
big,
they're kinda
gigantic cans.
deceiving as well at the same time.
No, they were
not, they're not,
lemonade.
at all.
They're
not. But
But,
I
like,
mean, I get it. Like,
that's how I grew up.
you
So
think any energy drink is just in a can like that, so like
exactly. So
extra large one.
coming around and then learning all the nutrition, health, and stuff. Never thought I would be in the bodybuilding world, but here we are.
And you just said it, you're in the bodybuilding. So, oh my God, let's go all the way back to the beginning of the episode. What did we say? Sports, dance, modeling, bodybuilding now?
Mom and bodybuilding.
Mom?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And I just sit in a chair and just do a podcast. That's all I do. But tell me about bodybuilding. Fitness.
So I did, this is now my 4th year of bodybuilding, and this kind of ended this season quite abruptly.
That's why we always use protection.
Yeah, use protection, guys, in more ways than one. But anyway,
Bodybuilding.
bodybuilding. I have been a bodybuilder since 2022. That's when I started training. I did my first competition that year. And in the bikini division, I competed in bikini for 2 years. Nationally,
What doesn't she do?
nationally qualified, nationally competed. And then I took a year off in 2024. And then this year I joined the fitness division, which is basically you're doing your like fundamental poses that everyone has to do. You look good on stage in heels and bikini. But then with the fitness division, we do an entire dance acrobatic routine. So not only do I deplete,
So they all kind of, everything you've done in life kind of all
tied in together for.
Ties into one.
Yeah, exactly.
So it kind of all works out in your favor.
Exactly. Everything happens for a reason. So like with the dance background and the modeling and everything, so the modeling, I get to do all the posing and everything on stage, dance background and acrobatics, I get to do for the fitness attribute, being an athlete altogether, being in the gym, it all tied together.
Yeah. So what about the social media pressure and your mental health and everything like that? Does that ever like affect you? How do you like stay grounded and like...
I just try to focus on what I have to do and like what's now. Like, I do yoga, I do meditate, I do spend the time with my son as needs to be. You know, I try to enjoy every single thing I can do. I do more things that I couldn't get when I was a kid because parents weren't as financially available for anything. And 2, I'm a twin. Not many know I am a twin, so there are 2 of me. We don't look the same whatsoever. But that's where financials were even more difficult because everything I wanted, there had to be 2 things.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep.
Never once.
Yeah, everyone wants to.
Including my friends. I had to share my friends, guys.
It does always suck. Like,
oh man, I wasn't allowed to have a sleepover with. Can you ask if your sister can come? I wasn't allowed to go out anywhere. Can you ask if your sister can come?
You ever like have to like 2 different themes for a birthday or something like that?
No, just everything was mashed together.
Like,
everything mashed together.
Hung out like a best friend and kind of just did.
A forced best friend.
A forced best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets married in September, so I'm excited to be the maid of honor.
Congrats.
Yeah.
What is next for you? I know we just finished talking that you just focus on today. But
yeah.
Like, what is upcoming for you?
So with the arm being broken, I'm kind of just focusing on the business ends of things and getting the models all booked for stuff and, you know, doing the business of side of, you know, Niagara Fashion Week, Toronto's top role model, post-party, Niagara and Toronto. But then also just my own podcast on millions.co where I interview athletes. So I'm just kind of like doing more of the admin business side of things and work.
Makes sense.
I'll be back to more of the fun stuff come the new year.
That's all better. What is the...
This comes off in 2.5 weeks. Then I'll be back to doing the modeling and the business and, you know, the gym and fitness and all the stuff. But competition season won't start again until the new year.
Okay.
So yeah, it just forced me back into business and it kind of grounded me more than I needed to be, I guess.
Well, then the last thing really is like the biggest thing and the whole goal of this podcast, inspire my viewers to follow their dreams by demonstrating what myself and my guests are doing in life. So if there's anyone sitting at home or watching this or listening or that wants to either get in the modeling or the fitness journey or run a business or do podcasting or literally anything.
Yeah, they could chat an ear off.
They don't just want to go like work a 9 to 5 and they have a dream.
Yeah.
What is your message to them?
First, DM me because I can help you shoot the shit and like figure that out because that's basically like in my blood. Any idea you have, I can help build a business plan in a conversation, done, fold, easy. But just go for it, guys. You never know where life's gonna take you. Take the opportunities and the like advances that you have and as they are. You know, like it is life's too short to not do things, and you're never going to be as young as you are, so do what you can with what you got.
Makes sense. Yeah. And then what is a message that you would tell your younger self?
Keep doing you. Just do it. Like nothing stopped you. Nothing was a problem, and everything that has happened for the reason, and you know, you learn the lessons as they go on.
Yeah. And the last thing, just where can people find you?
So, millions.co, you can find me at Makayla Rogerson. If you go to Instagram and Facebook, it's Makayla R Official. On TikTok, I am mouse.xo.
Well, I think that's a wrap at Herx After Hours. Thank you so much for coming on, and make sure you guys check out all of her information is in the description, and then stay tuned for episode number 3. But we will see you guys in the next one.
Thank you, Preston.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.